What about you?
What are you doing here?
Well, Andy gave me a ring. Said you were feeling a bit down. Told me where you were staying.
So you thought you'd come and rescue me?
Aye, something like that, aye.
Have you brought your white horse?
Oh, I did indeed. He's tied up outside, so except he's on a meter. So how's about I get us a drink and then you tell me what the crack is, eh? Someone like her against his own mother.
Oh, he says he loves her.
Well, how can he love someone like that there? I mean, she stole from an injured woman. I'll tell you what, I've a good mind to go around there and whack her.
Don't you go throwing your weight around. You just make things worse.
Well, can they get any worse?
It's because of her we're not talking. Yardley ever sees Amy. He's up to his eyes in debt. And before long, I guarantee you, she's going to run that pub into the ground.
So what are you going to do? Just run back to Spain and forget everything you've worked for?
Well, do you know what? If you've got any better ideas, I would love to hear them.
Well, why don't you buy the boozer off him?
To get this capital through.
Well, look, like I say, you beg, you borrow, go to your bank manager, flash those big eyes of yours, and, well, before you know it, he'll be putty in your hand, so he will.
This is me.
Oh. Right, well, I suppose I'd better be on my way. Unless, of course, you'd rather I came in.
I just wanted to say what happened between us in Spain.
Well, don't go saying that was a mistake.
Oh, no, I wasn't going to say that. Oh, it's just that life is complicated enough right now without adding anything else to it.
All right. Fair enough.
Do you want me to call you a taxi?
Ah, well, you're forgetting I've got my white horse tied up outside, so I have. Bye. So, what in the name of God's going on, Stephen?
Take it you've been to see me mother.
Aye, exactly. Your mother. And I wouldn't treat my worst enemy the way you two are treating her.
Hang on. She disappears for months on end, right? And then she just waltzes back in, shouting the odds at us.
And you would be?
She's my wife.
Aye. And she also wants Elizabeth out?
Yeah, and I'll stand by her. My mother has made it pretty clear that she hates Becky's guts. And actually, I think it's pretty cheap shot her sending you round here in the first place.
What? Catch yourself on, son. She doesn't know I'm here.
Well, any excuse to fight her corner.
Look, that's not why I'm here. Honest to God. And, Rebecca, if I was out of order, I apologise. I just want to see if we can't put things straight. She's fine. She's a survivor, your mother. Thanks, darling.
Where's she stopping?
Wee hotel in town.
She's not gone back to Spain.
I'm afraid not.
No, it makes no odds to me.
I think she's hoping you two are going to sort this mess out.
What, after what's happened?
Families fall out, son. Ours more than most, but there's always a way back, so there is.
Not this time. Nope. Sorry, I think you've had a wasted journey.
No, I don't think so. This isn't over, Steve. I mean, I'm just here to see what the lay of the land is.
Well, what are you going to do now?
Oh, no. Watch this space. Cheerio now.
Oh, here's one.
Well, you're not going to like it.
What?
I went to see Rebecca and Steve.
Oh, talk about pouring oil on troubled waters.
Actually, I was very diplomatic, so I was. I wanted to see whether there was a way back for all of us.
And?
Well, if you ask me, that wee girl's got Stephen under her thumb, so she has.
But you didn't tell him what we've been talking about, me buying the pub.
Not at all.
Your Ulster fries.
For God's sake, Roy, I was only joking.
Well, fortunately, Haley is partial to her soda bread, which, according to the internet, is the defining ingredient.
Dead on. You're a good man, Roy.
Bon app.
Indeed. Now, don't worry, Elizabeth. I kept your powder dry, so I did.
Good, because I'm rapidly going off the idea.
Well, you're getting cold feet already.
No, they never even got one. Steve won't sell, and even if he would, I can't afford to buy it.
You're talking formalities. Look, please, Elizabeth, at least go and see the bank manager, eh? I mean, I'll come with you if you want.
No, we went to...
Well, there you are now. You want me to come with you?
No, I'll go on my own, but you can wish me luck.
Actually, don't need luck. I'll bite your hand off so they will.
I tell you what, I'll meet up with you after I've seen you.
Right.
Yeah, no, that's great.
Huh?
Is Nana Liz coming?
No, we can't take Nana Liz.
Why not?
Well, I might want to keep her.
Well, that'll solve one of our problems.
It's just going to be us three. Is that all right, sweetie? Yeah? Good. We need to eat this then, don't we? Well, she's going to be hungry all day. You clever lad.
Spare a minute.
Your mum sent you, wasting your time.
No, she hasn't. Rebecca.
James?
And how's wee Maxie today, eh?
We're going to the safari park.
Oh, yeah. Well, that'll be mighty crack, that will, eh? Must be nice to be able to swan off, eh? Forget about everything while your mother's still in bits.
Yeah, well, we just want to take Max away from the stress. Most of it was down to her, actually.
I beg to differ, Stephen.
Jim, whatever I've done, and yes, it's my mess what's caused the problem here. Me and Stevie are trying to work it out, but we can't do that with her trying to break us up all the time.
Well, that's been said that we all regret. So, why don't we just call an end to it now?
Well, we've done that already. If my mum was to come back, it'd kick off again.
You're not even going to give her a chance?
Nope. Anyway, you heard Max. We're away for the day. Away from you, away from my mother, away from everything.
You disappoint me, son, so you do.
Well, it'll make up for all the times you disappointed me, then, eh?
Bye.
See ya.
We're not.
Hello, lovely.
Hi, Betty, Tina. I'll have a whiskey and red wine for the landlady, please.
If it's Becky and Stephen you're looking for, I'm afraid they're out for the day.
It's not.
Right. Well, I hope you're going to be able to solve the situation because, the atmosphere's not been good in here for a few days.
Betty, it's not me you should be talking to about that.
Elizabeth, you think we should take a seat while we're waiting, eh?
Yeah.
You go and sit down there. There you are, darling. Keep the change. Betty.
Hello, love. Something's going on.
How do you know?
Well, let's say it's just a feeling in my water.
Oh, Richard.
Liz, long time and so on.
Hi.
Jim,
Richard, can I get you a drink?
maybe later. Let's chat first.
Oh,
What?
that's Richard Wilmore, one of the big wigs from Newton and Ridley's. I told her there was something going off.
So?
Well, we've a wee proposition for you, Richard.
Oh, we know you're going to love it.
To be as old as I am, you'll never see a rummer threesome than these.
Oh, yeah?
A few years ago, Wilmore and Liz were very sort of, matey. Jim nearly put him in hospital. Look at him now.
You see, the thing is, I've been away for a few months, staying with my other son, Andy, in Spain.
While his brother, Andy's brother, Steve, was running the place. Matter of fact, he was running it into the ground. I mean, take a look around you. You ever seen the Rovers this dead, eh? I mean, certainly not when Elizabeth was in charge.
You said you'd been away and now you're back. So?
Well, me and Steve had a bit of a fallout.
Ah, you see, so we want you, Richard, and the brewery to buy him out and put Elizabeth in as a manager.
Coffee.
Please.
The books would help.
Well, you're more than welcome, but they won't make very pleasant reading, let me tell you, not over the last few months. Anyway, the mountain isn't going to come to Muhammad, so come on, let's go through.
Some things never change. And thank goodness your hot pot recipe is one of them.
Well, it's still our best-selling meal.
And if I wasn't on a diet...
Don't be silly. You could do with a bit of flesh on your bones.
No, I'm sorry, I'm not sure.
Tina, we just want a wee private chat out the back.
All right, well, I should ring Steve or Becky.
We won't be long, don't bother.
I know, but...
I am still the landlady.
All right, well, I'm going to have to tell you when he does get back.
Up to you. Excuse us.
Well, after you, Richard.
That Wilmore seems nice enough.
I see what you mean about the past few...
What the hell's going on, eh?
This is Richard. He's from...
Yeah, I know where he's from. What's he doing with our books? Got a nice little sideline in accountancy, have we?
Perhaps I ought to leave
Yeah,
you...
perhaps you better add.
See you in the bar, Richard.
I can explain.
Yeah, well, good, because you can start by telling me who he is.
He is the area manager for Newton and Ridley.
And what is he doing without accounts? You trying to plead poverty to get a better deal on the bitter?
We thought the brewery might be interested in buying the pub back from you.
What?
I'm sorry, Steve.
Don't apologise, Elizabeth. If the boy had any sense, he could see we were doing him a favour.
And how'd you work that one out? Why on earth would we sell up? This is our home, our livelihood.
And it's not been much of either lately, has it? We thought we could give you a chance to clear your debts and you make a fresh start.
Oh, come on, Stephen. You're drowning and drowning fast, and the deeper you sink, the worse your decisions are going to be. So do yourself a favour. The brewery throws you a lifeline. For God's sake, take it, before it's too late.
I'm surprised you've not been to this
Part
conference.
of this rescue plan, you are willing to walk away from the pub as well. I thought as much. You are willing to sell me out to keep your name above the door.
It's not like that. You're twisting things.
Oh, so you being landlady isn't part of this deal, then?
All right, I'll not deny it. But if I can save you and save this pub at the same time, what is so wrong with that?
Oh, I think saving us comes a very poor second on your list of priorities.
Oh, don't speak to your mother like that.
You just try to stab me in the back. You both did. And what's your cut out of all this, eh, Dad? A potman's apron and a warm bed?
Don't you talk to me like that. You've no right to. Look, maybe you have been stabbed in the back, but not by us.
And what are you looking at me for?
Because if you hadn't forced him to buy that wee child, he wouldn't be in this position in the first place.
That is none of your business. Have you got any idea how serious this is for us?
Yes, we have. That's why we're worried sick, and that's why we're trying to help the Perrys out of this god-awful mess. If you would only let us.
You're only trying to help yourselves, nobody else. But you've come unstuck. This is our pub, our home, and it's stopping like that.
Hey, mate, how was your
Sorry
day?
to keep you waiting, Richard.
That's fine. Betty's parting gift was the last of her hot pots. She wouldn't take no for an answer, I'm happy to say.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. At least it's not been a total waste of a journey. My mother shouldn't have rang you. It's not her pub to sell.
Not that it's even for sale, so sorry to disappoint you there, Richard.
You haven't. Not now I've seen the accounts.
What, you mean you're not interested?
We've enough languishing pubs as it is without taking on another.
We're doing all right.
You're getting by, but there's a trend in those figures you'd be foolish to ignore, especially with another bar opening down the road.
Oh, seen them up before.
No, here's me thinking it was a tram.
Well, thanks very much for coming in. I'm sorry to have dragged you over here.
Not at all. I'm only sorry I can't be of help.
Well, we don't need your help. We're quite capable of running this pub ourselves.
Well, those books say different. And so does the law. Liz is your licensee, and as long as she ceases to be employed on these premises, you're trading illegally. I'll see myself out.
And that history is precisely the reason we don't have a future. Go on, Jeff.
Call us what you like. My conscience is clear.
Invisible, more like.
You've just been caught red-handed. Have a bit of pride and give it up and just leave it alone.
I can't do that. You heard what Richard said.
Aye, she's right. If your mother's not living here, yous aren't legal.
Well, only if somebody dobs us in. Ugh. Right, you really want it like that, do you?
Not ideally, no. But if it's the only way I can get back into my pub.
This is not your flaming pub.
Well, what's it to be, Steve?
You'd really blackmail your own son, would you?
Well, if she won't, I will.
Ah, stuff it, they may as well. Everybody else has. But it only gets you under this roof. You're not working behind that bar. I don't care what the law says. Deal?
Are you ordering?
Just what the doctor ordered.
Oh, well, you've earned it, so you have.
Have I?
I have indeed. You picked yourself up today and played a blinder. Dead proud of you.
You picked me up more like. We didn't exactly win, did we?
No, not the war, but like you're in the place now, aren't you? You know what I mean? That's a start. That there's what you call a bridgehead.
Not for long, I reckon. I'll be out, bag and baggage, as soon as I can arrange things. My own son. And he hates me.
No, he doesn't. He just thinks he does for now, but we're not finished yet, so we're not...
Yeah, we are. Do you know what? If it were just me who were going to suffer, I could cope. Made plenty of new starts in my time. But when I walk out through that door, I leave all hope for Steve and Amy.
So don't walk out.
I've no choice.
Aye, you have. If you're running the place, you have a choice.
I can't afford to buy Steve out. And even if I could, you heard Wilmore, Newton and Ridley.
Shh. Listen, I'm not talking about you and I'm not talking about the brewery. I'll make Steve an offer.
As soon as her name's off that door.
So, where would you lay your hands on money like that?
Well, you remember my great-aunt Meg?
The one who used to crimp them into
Aye.
pies with the dentures. Yeah, but you let me eat 3 before you told me.
Yeah, well, sorry, but anyway, look, she died last year.
She must have been nearly 100.
She was 98, and she had no children, lifetime savings, and I always was her favourite great-nephew.
So how much did she leave you?
Well, not a fortune, but with me flat and my army pension, it'll give Stephen something to think about.
No. No, I can't let you risk your inheritance. And you heard what Wilmore said, a pub is a risky investment.
Elizabeth, I'm not investing in a pub. I'm investing in you, and I'd stake my life on you.
Do you really mean that?
Are you telling me that after all these years, you haven't worked out that there's nothing I wouldn't do for you?
No. No, I can't. Not now. Not on top of everything else. I'm really sorry.
I'm here to make you an offer.
Hang on a minute.
I was just about to knock.
Get back behind the bar or you're out of a job. That goes for you and all, Betty. Well,
Right. I want to buy the boozer.
you want to buy the pub?
No, I've got the money.
I don't believe it.
Ah, no, I told you I can raise the money.
I don't care, it's not for sale.
Well, think about it.
He said no.
Oh, I see, all right. So, how did you get on at the bank then today, eh? Did they offer away to your debts, did they?
How do you know it? Oh, I get it.
Don't blame your mother. This was my idea.
What is this, some kind of conspiracy?
I think you should listen to him.
You're unbelievable, the pair of you.
I'm your dad. I want to help you.
The only reason you want to buy this pub is because you think it'll buy you her.
Oh, for God's sake. Just think about it, will you?
Jim, wait. Do you know what? You're an idiot, you.
You're a piece of work.
Yeah, we'll just calm down.
I'm not sure what good it'll do.
Well, I'm not going to give up. I want this to happen, Elizabeth.
Oh, no.
Aye, but do you?
I think it was a wonderful idea. But we might have to just accept the fact that that ship has sailed now.
Ah, well, listen, I don't mind swimming after it, so I don't. As long as there's a chance that they'll let me back on board.
Key?
No one's to know.
Yeah, exactly. So, not a peep to anybody until we get the dosh. Because if Tracy finds out, there'll be police, social services.
Right. That's it. I can't stand it any longer. What's happening? Willow?
Aye. Been summoned here by your man.
That's right.
What's going on?
Well, are you still serious about buying the Rovers?
Yeah, of course I am. As a matter of fact, I've never been more serious about anything else in my life.
Well, if you're that serious and you have the money,
Well, that goes without saying.
then the pub is yours.
There's just one condition, right?
Oh, yes, the one condition is that we don't tell anybody about any of this until the deal is done.
Why? What difference does that make?
Elizabeth, I mean, if they've got their reasons, well, I can fully understand that.
There we go then. Job the good one.
Like that?
Where's Ord?
Oh, she...
Oh, she said to apologise. She had to go.
I don't believe this. Stood up twice in one evening. Where's she gone?
Well, she had...
Oh, hello, Liz. Welcome back.
Well, thing is, Rita, there are some things that are just meant to be. They're never meant to be separated. It's like, let me see, Elvis and Graceland, the Mona Lisa and the Louvre, and there should never be a bar in the Rovers without Elizabeth McDonald behind it, I'm telling you.
Beautifully put, my love.
Thank you, Betty.
Oh, thank you.
Hey, plenty more I'd like to say. Shout it from the rooftops, let everybody know this boozer will soon be ours.
Yours?
Well, what's mine is yours, Elizabeth. Have you not spotted that yet?
Yeah, there's just one thing, though. I've been thinking. I mean, I wonder what was behind Steve's sudden about-face, because he was dead set against it.
I really don't care. All that matters is he's going to sell it to us.
I've got my doubts. Something's not right. Like something out of a film.
Aye. Well, it looks like they've made their minds up. I mean, look at it this way. I mean, Stephen will find another buyer for that boozer just like that. Then they'll do a runner anyway, whether we interfere or not.
I don't want to lose him.
Aye, but you see, if we stay on their side, then you get to stay in Stephen's good books, and you get the boozer. Everybody's dream's intact, so it is. It's up to you, Elizabeth.
Calm down, Becky, will you?
Look, you don't have to work tonight, sure you don't.
No, actually, it's like a tin of sardines behind that.
Aye, I know, so, I mean, I was thinking, like, maybe I can take you out to dinner.
Really?
Aye. Someone tells me Nick's opened his bar again.
What, support the competition?
Well, might be a good move.
Do you know, you might be right.
Why? So, tell you what, I'll wait for you in the bar. I mean, I take it you want to put your war paint on.
Too right.
All right, well, I'll see you in a wee minute then. Watch.
Oh, that's very nice, thank you.
It's pointless being all competitive with each other.
Aye, well, a tram crash will certainly put a different perspective on things, doesn't it, eh?
I know. Hey, and I'll stand you a free pint next time you're in the Rovers.
Do you know what? I'll definitely take you up on that. Be back in a minute and take your order.
Cheers, mate. Oh, he's a nice fella, so he is.
Yeah, he is nice.
Well, madame, let me propose a toast.
I think toast is about all we can afford looking at this menu.
Well, here's the fresh starts.
Fresh starts. Hey, and thank you. You've been brilliant these last few weeks. I'm really, really grateful. I'll never forget it.
You mean the money?
Well, there is that, but just for being you. And I've been thinking, I don't want him on the Rovers. Not unless you're by my side.
Well, in the name of Jesus, Elizabeth, you don't do things by half, sure you don't. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll drink to that. Here's to us.
To us. I bet it all feels like a... Cheers.
Sorry, it's been declined. Have you got another card?
Oh, sorry. Look, Nick, I've probably got enough cash to cover it, you know. You'll not be getting a tip, though, eh? Look, son, I'm sorry. I'm a tenner short. Can I owe it to you? I'll drop it around tomorrow.
Yeah. Lucky the champagne was on the house.
Well, just a favour. Don't be telling Elizabeth now, will you?
What happens in my gaff stays in my gaff.
Aye, you're a gentleman. Thank you.
Ready? As I'll ever be.
Yeah, but it didn't put a stop to a lovely evening. It was a brilliant idea. Just what the doctor ordered.
Listen, Liz.
Yes.
I've something I need to say to you.
Sounds ominous.
Ah, forget it. It's just a drink talking.
No, come on. What? Tell me.
Well, what you said earlier, it was a wonderful thing for me to hear, I'll tell you.
Yeah, and I meant it. I don't just want you in my pub.
Hey?
I want you in my bed.
I can't tell you how much that means to me. I've been dreaming about that ever since we split up. You promised me you're not messing with my head.
Oh, come on, you know me.
No.
I don't play games. Right. Come on, get in that pub. Get up them stairs. And remind me what a real man's like.
What about it?
No complaints here. We're both grown-ups with a combined age of about... Well, anyway, who am I to judge?
So, is that shore free?
Up you go.
Well, not belong, darling.
I know what you're gonna say.
Do you? Because I don't. Well, as long as you're sure.
Yeah, I am.
We, can't choose, can we?
No, we can't. And if I could, I'd have chosen somebody better.
Aren't you embarrassed for her?
Be fair though, Ches, that's not distressed. It's knackered.
Oh, so looking a bit formal, Stephen?
Well, you know, I thought we'd talk practicalities. My solicitor reckons that the contract should be drawn up within a week.
Good.
So all you got to do is give us the money and the pub is yours.
Grand.
And then we will be out of your hair. That is the bit I'm not so sure about.
Well, that's the bit. What's none of your business?
Hey.
Oi, give her a tug in the reins, will you? I'm not having her speaking to Elizabeth like that to her.
My son and my granddaughter just disappearing out of my life. That is my business.
We'll be fine.
And what makes you think that Tracy won't send the police after you? Because she will. And it'll be us she wants to talk to.
All the more reason to leave you in the dark.
We have got legal custody of Amy, remember?
Oh, please, don't pretend that what you're planning is legal. And don't pretend that Tracy won't tell anyone who'll listen about Max.
And what good will that do?
Oh, you're so naive. The worst case scenario is that those two kids will be taken off you.
Yeah, look, we weren't left with any choice.
Yeah, you have got a choice.
No, you can't have everything, Liz.
Okay, so what are you going to do about schools?
We're going to worry about that when we get there.
Where?
We don't know.
So, yeah, good for the money, aren't you?
I told you I was good for it.
Only, you know, once so long ago you couldn't afford a pair of shoes.
Look, I told you I was good for the money. And don't you go questioning my finances, sonny boy. Wasn't so long ago you couldn't afford a pair of shoes. Well, let me tell you this. It wasn't that long ago that you showed me a bit of respect. You get my drift?
Want a Claire?
Shh.
Sorry.
I've plenty of money put away, you know. And I've got my army pension, man. That business with the shoes, by the way, there's nothing. I'm back on my feet now.
Well, I'm glad to hear it.
I'm trying to do my best for your man, my best for you. All I've ever cared about's this family, you know that?
I know.
Do you? So why you embarrass me in front of them two?
Ugh, look, I wasn't trying to embarrass you. I was just making sure. There's a lot riding on this.
Oh, well, don't you think I know there is?
Is everything all right?
Aye, everything's fine. Oh, that sounded familiar. Is there a bit of Whitley Bay in there, is there? No, South Shields, no, know it well. Aye. Well, look, the thing is, look, I have my army pension and I've got a few more grand to throw at it, you know what I mean? So I'm looking in the region of 120k, you know what I mean? Is that something you feel you could help me with, you know? Hey? I know, well, of course, with that, I've got the income from the public house. Really? Oh, well, thanks very much. Thanks for nothing. Can I help you? She's had to settle for you, has she? Well, just keep walking, will you? Walk out. Do you not know when you're beat, Vernon? Owen. Owen. Oh, well, it amounts to the same thing.
I was toying with drawing round them in chalk.
Were you indeed?
He has a very masterful voice.
Yeah, I imagine that comes from his time in the bag house, as he likes to call it. It'll have honed his vocal cords.
He's a landowner, shouting through high-ceilinged chandelier-lined corridors.
No, the sound of tin cups banging on bars.
Prison. Oh, that would explain his rugged yet desperate edge. Sorry.
Look,
Hey.
Bean.
Come here, Elizabeth. Right then. I hope you're not going to be that soft when it's my investment you're looking after, eh?
No chance. But we don't need any other staff tonight, do we? I like it being you and me against the world.
Well, suits you so it does.
No, suits us. You don't know what you've done for me. I feel like I've got a future. And I've not even realised I'd given up on that, but I had. Thank you. There you go.
Of course I don't have a guarantor, because I'm not a wee child, you understand? Oh, well. Oh, well. I'll tell you what, stuff it. There's plenty of other companies out there who'd only be too glad to let. And that would be brilliant. Soon as. Aye, dead on. Speak to you soon. Bye now.
Who was that?
It's my solicitor, smoothing out a few things at my end. Paperwork, you know what I mean?
Right. Sounds like everything's going to be fine.
Aye, sticking out.
At last!
Hi, Jim. Can I have a red wine and a hot pot, please?
You certainly can. You can have this in the house as well.
Oh, well, thank you.
Well, you're welcome. You sit down, I'll go and get it for you.
That's really nice of you, thank you.
No problem.
Hey, what did you do that for?
Exactly the same reason as I'm doing this.
What?
Just follow me, will you? Elizabeth, for once in your life, just do as you're told. Sit down.
What?
Just sit down. So, how long has it used to have been mates?
I don't know, years.
And now you're not talking. Well, seems to me it must have been one hell of a thing to make that happen. You want to tell me what it was? Well,
It's Amy.
Amy? What do you mean, wee gorgeous Amy, our granddaughter? You know, the one you used to dote on all the time. What in the name of God did she do?
It's not her.
Oh, it's not. Oh, see, it's not her. So it might just be used too, eh? Well, I'll tell you what. I'll just leave the pair of you to think on that, shall I?
You know, he has got a point. It is a bit daft us falling out like this.
Over our old grandchild.
Hey, and that is a nice wine and all.
Oh, well, shame to waste it then.
Hey, son.
Guess what? Just got off the phone with the solicitor. Reckons the contract will be ready for signing Monday.
That is brilliant.
This Monday?
Yeah, it's not a problem, is it?
No, it's fine. Well, not as far as I'm concerned.
You will be able to have the money for them, won't you?
Aye, no problem.
Hey, once your dad has made a promise, he will keep it. Don't you worry.
Right, I wasn't sure you wanted one.
What?
I can't get over it. You and me back behind the bar together.
Don't worry your head. You'll soon get sick of my ugly mug, so you will.
No, I won't. You are my knight in shining armour.
Oh.
And very soon, you'll be all I've got left.
You off on holiday?
I wish.
Big being a man of means.
I'm still getting used to the idea.
You're not going to be one of these men who throws it all in the bank, are you?
I'm not going to go on some mad spending spree. I've got a better to think of.
Aye, sure you have, but, I mean, would you be interested in investing?
In what?
Well, strictly between you and me, you will keep stum, would you?
Go on.
Right, I'm looking for backers for the Rovers.
Yeah?
Aye. And there's not many men who'd say no to a partnership and a boozer.
I can see the appeal, obviously. Trouble is, I don't know about running a place like this.
You wouldn't have to. Me and Liz, we just do the day-to-day stuff. You sit back and rake it in.
Can't be that easy.
Elizabeth knows what she's doing, and this boozer turns over a tidy wee profit, so it does.
I mean, it might be worth doing it just to keep Sally back. The money's tied up.
There you are, you see, you can't lose.
Oh, sorry. It's just that we're getting very busy in there now.
I'll be in just a wee minute. Just a minute. So you'll think about it then?
Of course, yeah.
There you are, you see, two old muckers going out of business together. You'll have a ball.
What was all that about before with you and Kevin?
Just a couple of old muckers putting the world to rights.
You weren't upset about anything?
Not at all. Sure, why would it be? Everyone's fine.
Jim, I know you, inside out. If there's something wrong, you should say. I wouldn't blame you, you know, if you're getting cold feet.
Nothing like that.
Yeah, but we know us. When we're good, we're great. But when we're falling out...
Don't be talking. Burton and Taylor have nothing on us.
So you're not having second thoughts about us getting back together?
No. Gosh, you know, it's always been you, Elizabeth. Eh? I mean, it might be the odd time I've looked at the menu, you know what I mean? But all amounts to the same thing. There's nobody like you, so there's not.
You know, a week ago, I thought I were finished.
Hey.
But now, I couldn't be happier.
Shove it in.
Hey, this time tomorrow, all this will be ours.
Aye.
We should have a party. Put some banners up under new management.
Cool. Old management, more like it.
Balloons, party poppers, sarnies, free drinks.
Yeah, there you go. Frittering away the profits already, you see?
Well, no, but we should have a proper celebration of everything. You and me getting back together. Us taking over the reins.
No last-minute nerves, then?
I wish Steve and Amy weren't going.
Well, it's a big step we're all taking, so it is.
I always dreamt of running this place outright. But I never imagined it was going to happen.
Well, you know I'd move heaven and earth to make you happy, Elizabeth.
Can you close the door? I don't want Betty or Tracy in any of this.
It's all starting to sound a wee bit cloak and dagger, Stephen, so it is.
Make sure we're all singing off the same hymn sheet. I don't want any cock-ups or last-minute hitches. There's a lot at stake here.
You're making it sound like a military operation.
Well, Jim, we are leaving the country for good and taking 2 kids with us. I wish you wouldn't keep saying that. Sounds bonkers. I know what you're going to say.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of people that move abroad to start a new life when they get a new job.
Or buy a child.
Oh, Liz, this is the only way that me and Steve and Max and Amy can be a proper family. We've been through all this.
I know.
Look, you're not going to be the weak link here, are you? Because we need you on side.
No. Tell me what to do and I'll do it. Just wish there was another way.
Well, look on the bright side then. Me and you won't have to exchange pleasantries all day now, will we?
Well, let's go through this step by step. I've rang our solicitor. Should be here by 1:30. Dad, can you get the money sorted by then?
That shouldn't be a problem.
Right, well, that's not good enough. This thing needs to go like clockwork. Can you get the money or not?
The money will be in your bank by 1:30.
Right, well, as soon as we get the money, then we'll sign the pub over to you.
That's the fun bit.
So, have you booked your flights?
Yes.
What time do you leave?
5:30, which means we've got to be out of here by 2:30, so I'll ring Amy's school this morning and tell them that you're picking her up early.
So when you've gone, what are we supposed to tell people?
Just tell them that we're flush after the proceeds of the sale and that we're going to go on a little holiday.
Tracy's going to go mental.
Tracy's already mental. Just pacify her and tell her it's no big deal.
Lie through your teeth if you have to. Just give it enough time to make a good head start. Man, this is really heavy.
You can say that again.
Oh, is there any tea in that pot?
Yeah.
Good, because I'm parched.
Right, I'm out of the bank.
Wow, have you seen this?
About you, Kev. So, have you had a chance to think about my wee proposition?
I have, and it's not for me.
Eh? It's a potential gold mine, that wee boozer.
Or it could go bust, like plenty of other places round here.
Not at all, not with me and Elizabeth at the helm.
Yeah, I've got enough on my plate with this place.
But you'd be a sleeping partner. I mean, free pint in your hand every time you walk through the door, sitting back, counting your share of the profits.
Still full of blarney, hey?
Aye, but I'm still a grafter, so
Look, it's a no, I'm afraid.
Oh, come on, Kevin, please.
I appreciate you thinking about me, but I don't want to buy into a pub.
Is there any way you could lend me the money anyway?
That's an even less attractive proposition.
No, please, look, Kevin, look, we're old mates, so we are, so I'm going to be straight with you. I need this, I really need this. Elizabeth's banking on me, so she is.
You're going to have to look somewhere else.
Okay, look, I'll pay you back with interest, a load of interest.
Sorry.
Look, I swear, every pound you give me, I swear I'll give you back 2.
No!
Look, please, this is my last chance. I'm desperate, Kevin, please. Look, I've got to lay my hands on that money today, and you are my last hope.
Look, James, just because I won the lottery, it doesn't mean I'm a soft touch.
The look on your face when she turned up.
Spinny?
Seamus, what a turn up. I was talking about you the other day at Noz's funeral.
Noz's dead? What happened? They bring back hanging?
Big C. Massive turnout. I was going to ring you.
Well, we weren't exactly best mates, me and Nozzer, were we?
Keeping out of trouble then? Well, not completely if you're ringing me, eh?
Me and Elizabeth are back together.
Oh, I am pleased. Where is she? I'd love to meet her.
I don't think she'd exactly relish the prospect of meeting my ex-cellmate to you.
I suppose not.
Look, anyway, Spoonie, me and Elizabeth are... Well, we're going to buy the boozer together. Only I'm a wee bit strapped for cash, you understand?
And that's where you rang me, right?
Well, you do owe me. And you always promised you'd be there and help me out.
Yeah.
Cheers, Spoonie.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Well, you're leaving me with a bit of scope there, son, aren't you? Given the fact you're a convicted murderer. Good luck.
Good lad.
Would you like a drink? Tea?
Please go to cashier 3. Please go to cashier 6.
So I made a photocopy of the form.
Please go to cashier 1.
Do everything I say, and you won't get hurt. Open up. Right. Put £120,000 in the bag now.
We don't have it in the till. I'll have to open the safe.
All right. Do it now. Do it quickly. And no monkey business. You catch my drift? Right, we're not chocolate in school.
Just put the money in the bag.
Are David and Carly now?
Please don't panic! Don't panic! Right! Everyone on the floor! On the floor! Are you dead? Get the floor! Right, miss. Is there anyone else back there? And you just sit tight. Because if you get up, or so much as move, I'll blow your head off. You understand? Good. Sit tight, everyone. Yeah. Yes, this is the gunman. Well, there's a surprise now, sonny boy, eh? Here's me thinking you were phoning up to discuss your overdraft. No. No one's been hurt. Not yet. Whoa, listen. Look, I know what the crack is, son. So let's just cut to the chase, right? I want to see my wife. I don't want to see her now. You'll find her in the Rover's Return, Coronation Street, okay? My name's Jim McDonald. I'm not letting anybody go, and I'm not going anywhere until you get her here right now. Do I make myself clear? Good. Thank you for calling.
We were just saying how...
You tell me this and you tell me no more, sonny boy. Why is it I am getting the impression that you're stringing me along? I don't want food and I don't want drink. I want my wife here now. Do you understand?
I don't believe this.
Wife and son of the gunman.
Okay.
Actually, ex-wife of the gunman.
Yeah, okay.
This is Liz and Steve McDonald.
Okay, let's step aside. Don't take your eyes off him for a second. Okay, thanks for coming. Take it you had no idea he was planning on something like this?
No, none at all. Well, can I speak to him?
Has he any history of mental illness or depression or anything like that?
No. But I do know why he did it. He wanted to buy the pub so that we could both be together. So will you let me speak to him?
We need to play it slowly. He has a gun. I mean, right now he seems calm.
Calm? He's just robbed a bank.
I thought he wanted to talk to me.
We need to establish exactly what he wants. Minimise the risk of anybody getting hurt. He may want to speak to you, say goodbye, and then start shooting, either the hostages or himself.
Oh, no, he won't shoot anyone.
I've got 14 innocent people in there. We don't take risks in situations like this.
Well, if you're not going to let me talk to him, why did you bring me here?
Because I need to know everything there is to know about Jim McDonald.
Well, in that case, we're going to be here for a while. Gonna nip outside and ring the wife, please. She don't know what's going on.
Go ahead.
Hey, be quick. David's not stupid.
What is this, eh? You think this is your life? Well, let me tell you something, silly boy. You're no Eamon Andrews, you get my drift, eh? Now, you want to talk about me? You want to talk about me and the army and my deepest fears and feelings? Fine, talk to yourself. The only person I'm speaking to is Elizabeth.
Steve, why won't they let me speak to him?
What's he doing? I can't see. Hang on a minute, he's got a mobile. Give me that phone. Please. Look, he doesn't know you're here. I want to keep it that way for as long as possible.
Are you trying to tip him over the edge? My dad is a grade 1 nutcase with a shotgun, and the only person that can talk him down is me mother. So I suggest you let him talk to her now, or you'll have a bloodbath on your hands.
Now, you listen to me, son. No more games. Either you get my wife down here in the next 2 minutes, or I'm going to start a bit of target practice. Do I make myself clear?
Jimmy.
Elizabeth, thank God.
What are you doing?
Trying to get the money for the pub. I tried everything, honest to God, I did. I just ran out of options. I know how much it meant to you, and Steve and the kids.
Jimmy, listen to me. You have to put the gun down and come out.
Sounds simple when you say it quick. I've let you down again. I've messed everything up again.
We've been in worse situations than this.
You think so? Elizabeth, there are a dozen armed response out there. I mean, it's hardly like the day we took the kids to the zoo and didn't pack a picnic.
No, but everybody in here, they're worried about you. Everybody wants to help you.
Kind words, Elizabeth, but I think today I'm beyond help, don't you? Oh, I wanted this to work so much, I really did. I came so close. See, being with you. Behind the bar and the Rovers, you know, side by side, well, you know how much it meant to me.
Yeah, but it's not too late. You have to stay positive.
It is. It is too late. They've called last orders in Jim McDonald, darling. There's no way back from here.
It's no problem. There's always some way to sort these things out. Look, the most important thing is if you stop this now. There's no way for an old soldier to behave.
That was a long time ago, son. I'm a different man now.
Dad, put the gun down and come out. No one's been out, no harm done.
Just go and get your mother, will you, and put her on the phone. Make sure you give Amy a kiss when you get home, will you, for me?
You can do that yourself.
Just put your mother on the phone.
Hi.
Hi, Elizabeth. It's time we ended this.
Of course it is.
I really thought we'd have a happy ending, you and me.
We still can.
Yeah. You deserve better than me, so you do, and right now that means just about anyone out there.
Listen, love, just come out and we can talk about this properly.
I can't do that. You see, Elizabeth, one step outside that door and they're going to shoot me dead. So they are.
No, that's not going to happen.
Maybe it'd be for the best. Save me having to spend the rest of my life in the big house, so it would.
Please, love, put the gun down and just come out. Everything's going to be fine.
Well, I don't think you have the power to keep that promise, Elizabeth. Just like I let you down with the money. It's time we said goodbye.
No. No!
Units, stand by.
We've had our time, Elizabeth.
Can we confirm all units are in position?
Won't exactly be a blaze of glory, but at least I won't be able to say I went out gently.
Jim, don't you dare. Jamie, I won't let you do this.
Tell them I'm going to let the hostages out the door.
Jim, talk to me.
Bye.
Right, all the marksmen out front. Unarmed officers stand by to deal with the hostages.
What's going on?
Right, we have non-hostiles coming out. The subject's still armed and still in the building.
Go to your left! 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 To your left! Go to the officers on your left! Keep moving! Keep moving! Keep moving! Come on! Keep moving!
He's gonna kill himself.
The subject has stated intention to stay in the building.
I need to talk to him. Please.
All units stay in cover.
Pick up the phone. Come on, pick up the phone.
Hello?
Jim McDonald, I love you. I always have, and I always will. Please don't do this. I need you. Do you hear me? I need you alive and in my life. Please, come on. Put the gun down and come out here and hold me. The only time I ever feel safe is when I'm in your arms. Please.
I'm coming out.
Be aware, the subject's stated intention to come out and still in possession of firearm. Be aware, armed officers, the subject seems to unload weapon and is leaving the premises. He's coming out now. No, please, wait!
Up, please! Stand still! Keep walking towards me!
The gun's inside, I've no other weapons.
Just come down the steps towards me.
Jim!
Turn to your left. Just go down on your knees. Do it now.
Jim!
Move up, cuff him. Not now, please! Now he's secured. Let's have him up. Get him down to prison reception.
Elizabeth, I'm sorry.
You should have let me pull the trigger, Elizabeth. I'm sorry. I really am so sorry.
Why didn't you just tell me you didn't have it?
Because I thought I could get it together. I don't know.
Your auntie didn't leave you any money, did she? You idiot.
I told you, Elizabeth. I thought I could get the money together. The army pension. Fitting well. Sounds crazy when you say it out loud, but I mean, we were on the crest of a wave, weren't we?
We were. Yeah.
I mean, it was like the old days, the good ones.
I could have coped with the truth.
I know, but I couldn't. I just wanted you to have your dream, and I wanted Stephen to have his dream. And we were so close. Next thing I know, it's a dead end, all gone up in smoke, and I'm marching into a bank with a sawn-off shotgun.
Did you think I was only after one thing?
I thought if you had your dream pub and your dream fella, it'd be the whole package. Elizabeth, look, I'm not asking you to take a vow of chastity while I'm away. But if I knew that on that final day I walked out of the big house,
where else would I be?
Thank God. Because I don't think I could cope. But if I know, I'll thank you. The trial? Nice to see a friendly face.
I'll be there as well.
Yeah? Thanks, son. I didn't like to assume, you know what I mean?
What else has she written?
Well, if you don't mind, that's for me. Suffice to say, it'll keep me going. So, how are you holding up?
Oh, you know.
Must be hard for you.
Well, it's hard for everyone, isn't it? I understand why my mum had to leave town.
And I understand you blame me.
I blame myself. Probably thinking there might be a happy ending. But me and Bex were as much to blame as you are.
You don't believe that for 1 minute?
Oh, we drove her away weeks ago. You just finished the job.
Hey. I'm not sure if I've got the right cell. Cleland sent me. He said he spoke to you.
I know who you are, and I know why you're here, so I do.
Jim.
Peter Barlow. Welcome to the big house.
Good
Oi. I've been in here for a wee while now, so I have, Peter. So I do what I can to make things bearable. And if that means supplementing my lousy £6 to pay me for stuffing envelopes by selling hooch to a few of my fellow losers, then so be it.
Oh, far cry from the Rovers, though, eh, Jim?
So, what are you in for?
I'm on remand. Wrongly accused of murder.
Oh, well, you're in good company then, so you are.
No, I am innocent.
Well, I wouldn't hold it against you, even if you weren't. Some of my best friends are murderers, so they are. So you know Stephen, then?
Yeah.
How's he doing?
Ah, it's fine. Yeah. When was the last time you saw him?
I don't have any contact with my family at all.
So does Steve not visit, then?
No. Before the trial, I didn't want him anywhere near me, you know. I felt ashamed. Anyway, look, what about wee Amy? I mean, she must be 10 years old now, eh?
Yeah, she is. She's Simon's cousin. She's a great kid. Goes to school with him, you know.
And some idiot I am, eh? Blowing all my chances of watching her growing up. You had that bookies, didn't you, in Rosamond Street?
No, not anymore, Jim. Getting rid of that. That was the start of all my problems, really.
Well, funnily enough, the last time I was near your shop, I blew 50 quid. On the way to taking somewhat more desperate measures, shall we say.
Yeah, you robbed a bank, didn't you?
Yeah, building society.
Right.
Not my finest hour.
No. Anyway, Jim, speaking of desperate measures...
Hold your horses. Now, your cellmate tells me you have 1 or 2 demons.
Well, I can't see any.
Look, I don't keep it under my mattress, you know what I mean? and get me hands on very small amounts to order.
OK, well, look, seeing as I'm a mate of Steve's, can you at least, just put me on the waiting list? Jim, look, it's bad enough being locked up in here, and people saying I did something that I didn't. And then today, and you'll understand this because you're a dad, Simon was supposed to visit me, kid, and that was a massive kick in the teeth for me. I just can't take it anymore. I can't take it anymore.
Right, look, maybe I can lay me hands on some surplus stock.
Yeah? Thanks, Jim, thanks. It's good stuff.
Mm-hmm. I won't give up. I'll never give up on him.
Well, he's your own flesh and blood, innit, Jim? How can you? You can't.
You
just can't.
Well, you need to hang on in there, so you do. Hope the jury will believe you. Then you'll be home again with young Simon. All this will be a horrible memory, so it will.
Do you know what? Just for a second then, I just had this little glimmer, a way forward.
Get out.
What?
Go on, get out. I can hear the screws 3 cells away.
Hey, I'll come see you again, though, Jimmy.
Just don't slur your words when you get back to your cell, all right? Go on, get out.
Right. Listen, Jimmy, you're a lifesaver. I owe you.
Yeah, you do. Big time. And I'll expect payment soon.
I need some more booze.
Do you know?
Yeah. My plea hearing's in 2 hours. Look at me, Jim. I can't even see straight.
Well, I might not have any more left.
Come on, don't mess me about.
I've none left, I told you.
Yeah, but surely you can get some.
Aye, maybe.
OK. I've got it. What do you want me to do?
Stop treating me like an optic. That's what you have to do, Peter. Come in. Have a chat. We're supposed to be friends. Hey? Look, how are you going to plead? Well, I wouldn't advise doing that in court, Peter.
No.
All right, then. Look at me. I'm the judge. So how does the defendant plead? Guilty? Really?
Just seems the best option.
Uh-huh. So you did kill that wee girl?
No, of course not.
Well, that's what you're telling the world.
Damage limitation.
Damage to who?
My family.
Right, who's going to be there to see you? And hopefully make you change your mind.
They'll think I'm guilty anyway.
Come on, Max.
Did you manage to get any booze?
Shut up.
Oh, come on, look, Jim. I
Shut
just
up.
need a drink.
Shut up. Shut up. Sit down. Go on, sit down. Right. You listen to what I have to say, and then maybe I can find you a drink. You say you're pleading guilty to limit the damage,
Yeah, that's right.
Damage to who?
I've told you, Jim, to me family.
Oh, see, so you want your wee Simon to grow up thinking his daddy is a murderer? Is that the crack?
He already thinks that.
Oh, right. So you're just gonna give in like a coward, is that it? Everybody thinks it, so it might as well be it. Well, it's a good job you don't love him, so it is.
What did you say?
Well, given the fact you're going to spend your rest of your life in here, it's a good job you don't care, isn't it?
He's the most important thing in my life, Jim.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really.
Well, in that case, you should be fighting tooth and nail to prove your innocence, so you should.
For what? So they can make a fool of me in court and send me down for life anyway? Huh?
Listen to me, Peter. I know what it's like to lose your kids, to have your birthday card sent back to you unopened. I know what it's like to know you'll never see your granddaughter growing up to spend all day looking at a load of old photographs because you know that's the only thing you've got. Now that, my friend Peter, that there is a life sentence.
My mum used to say...
Tell us the worst.
Did what you said.
Not guilty?
Yeah. So thanks for that. It's a good advice.
Well, you did the right thing. You have to have something to aim for. You need a goal in this place, so you do.
I need more than that, Jim.
I keep telling you. There's no magic drink cellar in here, you know?
No, unless you want it for yourself, eh?
There is a limited supply, Peter. You know, if you're going to survive in here, you're going to have to learn some self-control.
Oh, Cut the self-improvement, blimey, will you?
How do you think I've managed to keep so strong?
By using your muscle to get what you want, that's how.
You have to learn to be patient, Peter.
Do you know what kind of day I've had?
Yes, I do. And so does everybody else in here. So join the club.
OK, I'm begging you.
Shut up, or there will be nothing.
I could be in here for years. I won't be able to survive without a drink. Please, Jim.
Look, I told you, Peter, I'll help you through this as and when I can. Besides, it's not very often you bump into an old face in a place like this, so it's not. You and me have got a lot in common, so we have. Like, same street. Both cut off from the women and children we love. A fella like you needs all the friends he can get in a place like this. Besides, one day you might be able to repay the favour.
I don't see how I can do that.
Time to return to yourself, please.
Oh, there you are now. Time for bed. You sleep tight, Peter.
See the medic. Did you hear me? Yeah, medic.
Give us a minute, will you, mate? I need a wee word in private, so I do. Cheers, mate. Ooh. Well, you're looking a bit rough, Peter, so you are. Did you have a night in the tiles, did you, boy?
It's funny.
Never worry. A wee surprise for you. Put a smile back on that ugly face. Chateau du big house. Quite a cheeky wee number, if I do say so myself. Take it easy, son.
Don't mess me up, Jim.
Steady on, young man. It's going to cost you, so it is. I'd kill for a biscuit. None of your cheap muck, like a decent biscuit, something with chocolate on it, something like that there, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll sort it.
See, the way it is this. Payment up front. Take it or leave it. Huh? No? Okay.
Because I'm happy, clap along.
Ah, what about you, Peter? How you doing?
Hey, Jim. I got the stuff.
Oh, dead on.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Not these here. I said Vicky's.
Oh, come on, look, it's sweets, Jimmy. It's the same difference.
No, it's not. No, I can't be doing with them. They get stuck in me fillings, so they do.
I did my best.
Well, you see, I was looking forward to something rather nice. I was looking forward to Garibaldi's or custard cream, so was.
Well, look, just have these for now. I'll get you some biscuits.
Well, no. Don't work like that.
Please, Jim, look, you promised to drink. You know the score. Come on.
Well, now, let's just see. I'm only kidding, Peter, son. There you are, eh? Oh, now you're suffering from a bit of a sense of humour failure, aren't you, son? You want to watch that in here, so you do. Eh? There you are. Get her down. There's the boy. Oh, there you go.
You're helpful.
Yeah, better by half, believe me, he's had his day.
Haven't we all? Right, there you are now, Dennis. You take it easy, right? Be safe.
Cheers. Hey, Dennis.
Come in. What's this I hear about you cheating at snooker last night?
Oh, I didn't cheat at snooker.
No?
No.
Ah, well, Scotty says he saw you moving the cue ball, so he did clear as day.
Yeah, well, he can talk. You know, he nicked my deodorant the other day.
You see, the thing is, Peter, in here, Scotty is patron saint of nothing, but that's not the issue. The issue here is whether or not you unlawfully moved the cue ball last night, so it is.
Anyway, look, Jim, I just come to ask you a favour.
A favour?
Yeah.
Favour? A favour or a wee drink?
Yeah. Have you got any left?
You know, the last time I hooked you up with some booze, more than one person commented on your condition.
Yeah, all right. Well, I'll be more discreet this time, I promise.
And don't go staggering round the corridors like it's kicking out time at the Rovers.
Yeah, listen, I promise you, right? I won't even touch it till lights out. I just want to know it's there, that's all. Jim, come on, please.
Hmm?
Please, Jim.
Okay, son.
You're a legend, man. Thanks.
You know, you want to be careful. You're going to get a reputation for cheating at snooker in this place.
No, not going to be here that long.
No, of course you won't.
Anyway, listen, Jim, really thanks.
Oi.
Yeah.
Remember this.
Yeah, don't worry. I will. One thing for me.
What's this I hear about you having words with your dad earlier?
The good news travels fast, eh?
And here, son, all news travels fast. I think you should just keep your head down for the time being, eh?
Look, Jim, really, I don't need you to look out for me, right? All I want is what you promised me. That's...
I suggest you just calm down, keep things together, all right?
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I'm fine, I'm sorry. He's just Simon, me kid, you know, he don't want to see me.
Ah, well, that's tough. Well, why don't you give him a wee call, see if you can talk him round, eh?
No. Leanne don't want him to have anything to do with me. She knew I'd been drinking.
She knew you'd been drinking?
Of course he denied it. Jim, look, Leanne knows me. She knows the signs.
Oh, I see. So that's why you were having a row with your dad.
Look, I swear, nobody
You can't
else would
swear to
absolutely...
anything, Peter, because you know nothing. Look, you are stuck in here, and you have absolutely no control of anything that goes on out there. Over nothing they do.
Yeah, but it's me dad and Leanne. They're not going to say anything, Jim. Come on, why would they?
Don't you understand? This business relies on discretion, and right now, I don't think I can trust you.
No, you can, Jim, okay? I promise you can.
No. No more booze, Peter.
No, come on, Jim. Don't do that, Jim. Don't. Look, Jim, I'll do anything, okay?
No, you're okay to hang on just for a few more minutes.
Hey, Jim.
You ever heard of knocking?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
When you see him dead busy?
Yeah. Sorry, Jim, I just wanted to get you on your own so I could apologise.
See, you have to get the timing on this dead right, so you do.
It's just...
You know, I can't remember the name of this biscuit. Garibaldi, is it Garibaldi?
I'm not, I don't know.
In my head, I'm imagining it's a full-on bourbon. You like bourbons?
No, I'm not big on biscuits, Jim.
Well, I never used to be. Till you get in here, of course. It's made the thing you crave for then, eh?
I'm just thinking, you know, if you can lift the ban.
Ban? Oh, ban on your drinking?
You know, then, you know, from now on, I'll make sure that, you know, I'm a lot more discreet.
Uh-huh. We see, I'm not sure I fully believe that, Peter. I mean, you can understand that.
Yeah.
I mean, I might one day I might actually trust you. In the meantime, good things come to those who wait. Cheerio now.
You don't. And don't call me Ergo. It's not worth the hassle. Jim will make sure your name's mud. No one wants to supply someone who's going to land them in trouble.
You got a really boring voice, do you know that? Eh?
Snap.
What about you lads? Eugene, give us a minute, will you? Good man. Well. It's a lovely afternoon, eh? Just been down the canal for a wee dander. Bird song, sun high in the sky, smell of honeysuckle in the air. Got me to thinking, so it did. Maybe I could find you just a wee snifter. Or maybe even two, but I'd want something in return.
Yeah, you name it. Anything, Jim, it's yours.
It's nice to see you haven't lost your manners. See, in prison you can get that kicked out of you. You take that as a warning, son.
What do you want?
Stephen. Cheerio now.
It's coming, Jim.
Well, he's ignored my visiting orders for the last few years. But you know what? I have a feeling you'll be able to persuade him to come.
I don't know. Well, you know, maybe if I had a drink, you know, settle my nerves, give me a bit of courage.
Bonny wee lads they were, you know, Andrew and Stephen. Bonny wee babies. I never really got babies, you know, till we had them. I mean, Andrew, he used to cry every time I picked him up. Stephen, smile, not a tear in his eye. Now he got me. And life got in the way. Elizabeth got in the way. He took her side. Poof. I just want to get him back.
Yeah, like I say, maybe if you give me a bevy, just...
It's really simple, so it is. No Stephen, no bevy. Okay?
Hey.
Come in.
You're looking sharp there, Mr. McDonald.
Ha! Behave yourself. Elizabeth's coming to see me.
Liz?
Yeah.
Ah, Jim, that's great. This is working out really well.
So, tell me again, what exactly did Stephen say?
Well, he didn't promise anything, okay? But I reckon deep down he wants to see you as much as you want to see him. You know, Liz coming as well, you must be really chuffed, mate.
Oh, I am that.
And seeing as I made all this happen for you, I was hoping that you might be able to help me out a little bit.
But you haven't made anything happen yet, have you? Eh? Like I said, once I've seen my wife and my son, then you'll get your reward.
Yeah, but if you could just let me have something now, you know, Jim, just take the edge off a bit.
I've waited a long time for this, you know. It's not often you get second chances.
And I'm happy that I could help. But come on, we all need help, don't we, Jim? I mean, me as much as you.
Hold your horses, will you? What have I said? Right? If this goes well, then you'll get everything you ever wanted.
That's fine, but...
Patience is a virtue, or so they say. So you toddle off back to your wee cell, right? Come and see me afterwards. Go on, then.
I had the will.
Hello, Elizabeth. Do you want to get a hug? You look gorgeous, so you do. Is that new lipstick? Well, no sign of Steve, then.
He's not coming.
Too busy.
What do you want, Jim?
Eh? Well, come on, Elizabeth. We've got a whole hour.
Oh, I don't think I'm going to need that long.
I was hoping we could talk. I was actually hoping I could see my son.
Will you leave him alone? He's getting on with his life. He don't want to see you. Just leave him, yeah?
So is that why you've come here, to stop me seeing my son?
Yeah, exactly that.
Is that all?
Actually, I saw Ken Barlow earlier.
Ken Barlow? Is he still alive? No, sorry. How's Deirdre?
Well, I thought you'd know. Seeing how you're spending so much time with Peter.
Oh, I know. You could have knocked me down with a feather. Peter Barlow in here. Do you know, I'll tell you something, Elizabeth? I bet you that wee man's innocent, so he is.
Oh, yeah. You're all innocent in here.
Well, not all of us.
Anyway, Ken asked if you'd keep an eye on Peter.
Ken Barlow wants a favour from me. Well, you can tell Ken that I'll look after Peter as if he was my own.
I'm not sure that'd make him feel much better.
Come on, Elizabeth, whatever I've done, I still love my two boys. Anyway, look, you see, Peter seemed to think that Stephen was keen to visit.
Well, Peter got it wrong.
So he doesn't want to see me at all?
Can you blame him?
Well, I'm still his father.
Do you know what he said this morning?
Oh.
He said, you only get one dad. And Andy and him got the booby prize.
It's a bit harsh, isn't it?
You've got a short memory.
I've got a very good memory. I can remember exactly what you were wearing on our first proper date together.
You can stop that right now. I'm not saying that you and me didn't have some good times.
The best times.
And the worst times and all.
You're still my family.
You wrecked our lives. Me, Andy, and Steve.
Whatever I did, I never meant to do you any harm.
Well, you look where you are now. And ask yourself what you did to get here. Oh, I should never have come.
No. Look, just wait. Peter tells me that you've got a new man in your life.
My life is none of your business.
Elizabeth, I just want you to be happy.
Really? Then leave us alone.
You can set a resistance here.
You never changed, do you?
You came to see me.
Don't look smug.
Oh, come on, Elizabeth. There's always been something between us. These walls aren't going to stop that.
I look at you now, and the only thing I feel is pity.
No, well, fair enough. I'll take pity.
Don't!
I'll always have a place in your heart.
No.
Yes.
Your history.
I'm under your skin.
Oh, you're deranged.
I'm the only sane person in here.
You have not had one sane moment in your whole life.
Well, if I'm mad because you drove me there.
Oh, you are the most self-centered, irritating, selfish man I have ever met in my life.
See, I love this.
Oh, no.
This is what we're good at, Elizabeth.
No.
Oh, yes. We have a spark. It's called real passion. Now, you tell me if you've got the same thing with your new man.
My new man is worth 10 of you.
Now, who are you trying to convince?
Okay, that's it. Look at me, because I want to make sure you don't misunderstand any of this. I am really glad I came to see you today, because it's reminded me that you have no part in my life or Steve's. You're here because you deserve to be here.
Come on, Elizabeth.
No, you listen to me. You have done your best to ruin our lives. But that stops now. You can send as many letters and visiting orders as you want. But you will never, I repeat, never see either of us ever again.
Oh, come on, Elizabeth, please. Elizabeth! Elizabeth!
Jim, settle down.
All right, boss.
Well, I just think that seems...
Jim, how did it go?
You let me down, Peter, so you did.
What? No, didn't either of them turn up?
Liz came, no Steve.
Oh, well, you know, that's not so bad, Jim. I mean, come on, you know, that's not a bad strike rate. At least you got to see Liz. Steve might come next time, eh?
Won't be a next time.
No, you don't mean that.
It's not my choice.
What happened?
I don't want to talk about it, so just get out.
Just hang on. We had a deal.
A deal?
Yeah. I really need a drink.
You need a drink?
Yeah.
Do you think I give a monkey's what you need, son?
I got Liz to come in and see you, didn't I?
I don't want to talk about it. Get out.
Jim.
Did you hear what I said? Did you not hear? I don't care about you. I never cared about you. I've lost my family. And right now, all I want to do is give someone a dig in the mouth. Do you catch my drift, Peter? No, you're not worth it.
Listen, Jim. I know how you feel. When I think of everything I've lost, you know, everything I've thrown away. Is there anyone else? Anyone else who can help me?
Get out.
I did everything you asked me, everything.
Out.
Jim.
You heard.
Okay. Sorry, my fault.
Peter. Come here, Peter. Come on, stay with me, son. Come here. Come on. Come on, Peter. Wake up. Come on, son, wake up. Get a screw. Come on, Peter. Stay with me now. Come on. Will you get a screw now?
If you do go down there...
Well. What about you, ladies? And here he is, the living dead, eh? Seriously, though, Peter, you look dog rough, so you do. In fact, you could do worse than book yourself a week's holiday in Lanzarote, so you could.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I think I'll do that, Jim. Listen, seeing as you're here, I suppose I should thank you. You know, you saved me life. I owe you one.
Well, so I'm a hero. What can you do? Wait a minute, before I forget. Now then, Peter, there's good news and there's bad news. The good news is Stephen's coming to see me today.
Great. Very happy for you. It's brilliant.
Now, the bad news. Well, since you went mad in the sauce, I've had to shut up shop, so I have. And my regulars, well, they're not happy. You see, they blame you. So, you take care of yourself. Know what I mean? Mind how you go. Cheerio now.
Hello.
Stephen. What about you, son? How are you?
Okay.
It's good to see you.
Yeah.
So, you okay?
Yeah.
You don't look a day over 90, so you don't.
What?
Only kidding. Oh. You all right?
I hate prisons. I always feel guilty, even though I know I've not done anything.
Well, stop looking so edgy. They'll give you a cavity search before you know it.
Oh, I know. 2 jokes in 10 seconds. You are on fire.
Oh, sorry. I'm nervous. My mouth runs away from me.
Yeah, I'm the same.
I've missed you, son. I missed you.
So what about you, eh? Saving Peter's life?
Well, cut yourself on, son. Anybody would have done the same thing, so they would.
Well, I don't know about that.
A wee man was desperate, so he was. So that's what prison does for you, you know what I mean? Breaks your spirit, well, you know yourself. Makes you do crazy things. That's why it's so good to have family around to support you. Luke! She's getting so big.
Yeah. You can keep that.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I've got loads.
Thank you. Does she ever ask about me? You can be honest, by the way.
No.
I shouldn't be surprised, I suppose.
Sorry.
It's all right. I appreciate your honesty. Oddly enough, it's in short supply in here.
Not to surprise me.
Doing this stretch is getting harder, so it is. Last year was the worst. You start thinking, which is never a good thing for your old man, you know. Yeah, and then one day you start to see things the way they really are. All the mistakes you've made, all the bad decisions.
And what, Dan?
That face in the mirror becomes your enemy. I'm not looking for pity. I know why I'm here. I'm in this place because of me, nobody else. I just want you to know how important it is you being here. Gives me something to cling on to.
What, you think you've got it bad? I live in a house with 3 women. You can't move for hair products and low-fat yogurt and shoes.
6 lifers in my wing.
Tracy Barlow on my street.
Fair play to you, you win.
Last couple of minutes.
Well, they're playing my song again. Thank you for the picky.
No worries.
When you see your mother, tell her she's always in my prayers.
Now you prayed?
I pray for my family.
Same again Friday?
I'd like that.
bring Amy. Maybe.
You do that for me?
Do it for my family.
My old PTI used to say that pain was weakness leaving the body.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure about that, because I could actually walk up the stairs before I went to the gym, you know.
Eugene, I need a wee word.
It's okay, mate. Thanks.
Ah, Peter. You know, it's dead good Stephen come to see us the other day.
Yeah. Oh,
you know what?
What?
He's coming again on Friday, and he might even be bringing Amy.
Well, unfortunately, my son's not that forgiving, Jim.
Really?
No.
The wee lad not want to see you, eh?
No.
Shame. Kids, eh? Ha! They grow up so quickly. You don't see them for a few months and poof, they're like a new person.
Yeah.
Do you know, in a strange way, it was you who got Stephen here to see me? I mean, here's me getting a second chance because, well, I saved your life.
Yeah. You're a hero, aren't you?
Well, I'm glad you say it that way, because you see, if Stephen was to find out that it was my booze supply that you nicked, he might see things in a very different way. And I might have a new batch in a few weeks' time, you know, just when you're starting to feel a little bit better.
I don't want it. All I want is for you to leave me alone, do you understand?
Oh, don't be like that now, Peter, eh? We're mates. We're supposed to look after each other.
You used me to get Steve here, and now you're breaking it in case I tell him the truth.
Barlow, councillor's waiting for you. You're late.
Let's be off. Cheerio now.
Here you go, babe.
Well. Nice to see the prison authorities looking after you. See you alcoholics. You get treated better than the rest of us, so you do.
Has its downsides. What do you want, Jim? If this is about the booze again, just forget about it, we quits.
Sure, wee lad.
That's right.
I remember when Andrew and Stephen were like him. It's funny, they used to hang on to me, you know, a leg each, when I was leaving for the next tour. They idolise you, so they do. So I wanted to ask you, see if your wee lad was coming to visit you, how would you like it if somebody ruined that?
Listen, from now on, I'm not your skivvy. I'm not your lackey. Just leave me alone, you'll have nothing to worry about. Do you understand?
You see, I save your life and you repay me with a threat. Come on, then. You see, just you remember, Peter, I never forced any booze down your throat.
You've played me from day one. That stops now. If you want to see Steve again.
You've just made a really bad move. What about you, Peter? Now, you haven't been making any phone calls, have you?
No.
Good lad.
Oh, my sister's coming to visit this afternoon.
Is she really? Yeah. Well, that's dead on. Make sure you give her my regards, won't you?
Oh, yeah, I will. She still sees a lot of Steve as it happens.
Really? Well, she'll be glad to see you looking so much better, won't she? Let's keep it that way. I'd hate to see you in another hospital bed, so I would. Cheerio now.
So, you'll have to fill me in with all the factory.
All right, son. Hey, you can keep away.
Well, I'm a glutton for punishment, aren't I?
So, where's Amy?
You know, she was really looking forward to it. She was going to put a new jacket on. A new T-shirt with the vamps on.
Vamps, eh? Yeah, is am I out of the loop or what?
Of course, now I'm going to have to burst her balloon, aren't I? I'm going to have to tell her how you got Uncle Peter smashed off his face. Nearly killed him.
Now, hold your horses a minute.
Obviously, this was before you saved his life. My hero, eh?
Look, I don't know what you've been told, Stephen.
The truth, Dad. From Tracy Barlow, of all people. The truth.
Barbara's right.
You do what you can to survive, so what? I was selling a bit of dodgy booze.
To alcoholics.
As soon as I found out how bad he was, I never supplied him a drop more.
So how come he ended up nearly dead?
Because the man was insatiable and somehow he found my stash.
You nearly killed him. And then you made me think that you're some kind of big hero.
Because I wanted my son back. Suddenly you loved me again, eh? You were looking up to me, like you did when you were a kid.
I actually really fell for it as well. I really wanted to believe in you.
All right, okay, so Peter Barlow is your friend, right? But I'm your father. I'm your dad.
Yeah, well, all right then. I'll tell you this and I'll tell you no more. Daddy, me and you are dead in the water.
I swear to God, as soon as I found out how bad he was, I never gave him so much as a drop.
Well, it's good night from me.
What?
Yeah, it's good night from Amy and all. Excuse me, mate. Listen, Jim McDonald over there has set up a brewery in here. He's selling alcohol to the other prisoners.
And who are you?
Steve. I used to be his son.
You've been shouting your mouth off, Barlow, haven't you? You shut your mouth off to your sister, and she told my wee lad. And now he hates me so much he's grasped me up, my own flesh and blood.
Stand-up guy like yourself, Jim, surely not.
You son. Come on, McDonald. If you destroy my family, so help me God, I'll kill you.
You're getting yourself searched.
I'll kill you, Barlow.
Calm down.
I'll kill you.
Come on, we need to get into
And all manner of things shall be well.
Well, cell search turned up nothing. I did find a pair of nail clippers, so I did.
Oh, that's great, Jim. Every cloud and all that, eh?
They were looking for the hooch. They didn't find any, but they sure as hell knew what they were looking for. You know, you must have lost a powerful lot of brain cells to the drink. It's terrible stuff, so it is.
Yeah. I lost a lot of brain cells. You lost your son.
Don't you go thinking this makes us quits, Peter. It's painful, so it does. It's nothing like a cracked rib, eh?
No, it's not so bad, this, Jim. It's paper cuts I hate. Send your boys with a ream of A4 next time if you really want to hurt me.
My boys?
So what's this, then? Is this a social visit?
Not at all. Look, Elizabeth's coming to see me today, and I wanted to share that with someone, and you happen to be the closest person, that's all.
I thought she wanted nothing to do with you.
Ah, well, that's the great thing about people you love. Stick by you no matter what, eh? How's Carla? Ah, don't worry, you'll see her at the trial. Mind you, might be the last time for a long time, so make the most of it, eh?
Thing is, Jim, 2 weeks' time I'll be back at home. And you'll still be stuck in here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, you keep telling yourself that there. Because I'll be waiting for you. And who knows, you might even end up in my wing. Now, wouldn't that there be grand, eh? Cheerio now.
Okay.
Well, Elizabeth, I knew you'd come back.
Yeah, well, before you get carried away, I'm here for Deirdre. What did you do to Peter Barlow?
Me? I never laid a finger on him.
Well, yeah, but you set your attack dogs on him. Listen, I don't want any lies, any excuses. Just, from now on, leave Peter alone.
Look, I don't pull the strings in here. I mean, look, booze is pretty hard to come by in prison. And Peter annoyed a lot of people when he stopped the supply, so he did.
What about Ken and Deirdre? You say you care about family. They're Amy's grandparents, and every waking second, they are worried sick about what's going to happen to Peter next.
Right, okay. I'll have a word, but that's all I can do.
Well, you need to do better than that.
Well, now, that depends. I mean, what's in it for me?
Is it not enough just for once to do the right thing?
I'll do it. But you've got to do something for me. I want regular visits from you.
No, absolutely not.
Okay. Well, let's think about Ken and Deirdre, shall we? I mean, how do you think they'd feel if Peter got beaten up again just before his trial? No, Elizabeth, no. I'm sorry. Sorry, boss, sorry. Sit down. Please. Elizabeth, it's killing me in here. Every day, I get to watch people going to visit their families, their wives. And all I do is sit and stare at the same four walls. I've lost everything. I've lost you, the kids, Amy. Look, I know you're never going to love me like the way you used to, but if I could... Hey, if I could just get you to visit, then it'd give me something to hang on to.
Being locked up in here has made you even more twisted.
Oh, I'm not proud of myself. But if the only way I can get a visitor is by blackmail, then so be it. That's how desperate I am.
Let's start wrapping you up now.
So what do you think?
I'll do it.
You mean it?
But if anything else happens to Peter, that is it.
No, mate, listen, that's... Why don't you just swap cells with Clellan?
Oi, less of your attitude. I've just done you a good turn as it goes. I've called in a few favours from the lads. I give them the booze and cuts me a bit of slack, so you won't get any trouble anymore.
What do you want, Jim?
Well, let's just say me good angel got the better of me bad angel on this occasion, all right? Oh, here, listen, there is one thing you can do for me. Give Deirdre a ring. Tell her Jim's looking after you, and you'll be all right from now on, okay? Do what?
Me? Sat here again at your beck and call.
It's a strange thing to say. I mean, you know fine well how I got you here. Which leads me to think of something. Now, let me guess. All this anger, it's not about me at all, is it? Hmm? You've got man trouble.
I'm not stopping you.
Oh, whoa, Elizabeth, please, hold your horses. Look, I'm sorry, right? We got off on the wrong foot. I hit a nerve. I apologise. Let's start again, eh? You fancy a cup of tea? No, right. Well, here's the thing. Look, you see, I think you should be choosing your men by comparing them to me.
Oh, you arrogant.
No. Listen to me. Look, right, you want to find a better man than me. Well, granted, you'll up a struggling there. You want to find someone better looking than me. Well, cast your eye round here. You'll find one in here. Someone who loves you like I did, Elizabeth.
This is none of your business.
Someone that, despite all his faults, never, ever let you feel that you weren't loved. I mean, this man of yours, does he make you feel like that there?
Actually, he does love me. And I love him. And at least I'm not sat there with him, wondering when he's going to blow his top and wallop me one.
Look, Elizabeth, once, 100 years ago.
Oh, that's right. You see, you could choose the subject, but not me.
No, fine. You choose the subject next time.
You think there's going to be a next time?
I know there'll be a next time. But if you keep up with this attitude, Elizabeth, then...
Well, Peter will suffer. Yeah. Yeah, you said. You think I came here today because you ordered me to? Well, you're wrong. I came here to appeal to your better nature, to say, leave Peter alone, even though I'm not going to set foot in this place again.
Look,
and so now, let me warn you. Because you don't have a better nature, do you? You harm one hair on Peter's head, and you'll never hear another word about me, or Steve, or Andy, as long as you live. Bye, Jim.
Hot water, doesn't it? Nice photo. Make the most of it. The all you have left, when you get banged up in here for the rest of your natural.
Yeah, I don't think that's really going to happen.
Huh. Still, at least she'll be shot of you. You're a loser, Peter, you know that?
Oh, sorry, I forgot you're an expert on relationships, aren't you, Jim?
Oh, shut up.
Liz didn't come near you for years, because you're nothing but an embarrassment.
Look, I'm warning you.
She only came to see you because me dad begged her to get you off my back. You'll probably never even see her again.
You know, you really don't want to get the wrong side of me. I mean, have you learned nothing?
Couldn't care less, really.
Yeah, well, you should, really.
You don't get it, do you? I'm out of here. I'm gone.
Oh, see? Well, you better hope you're right. Because if I see your face in here again, I, for one, will be gunning for you. Cheerio now.
Jim.
Do one Barlow, will you?
Look, I need a phone.
And I could do with a night with Angelina Jolie, so it could, but it's not going to happen.
Please.
Right, Dennis. All the best. Now, take it easy, son. Here. Do you know what, Peter? 1 minute you're going, nee, and the next minute you're asking me for favours. Which is it?
Look, I'll pay top money.
Oh, you're damn right you will, and then some.
It's 2 minutes, OK? That's all I'm asking.
And who are you calling?
Carla.
Carla? Oh, aye. Like she wants to speak to you.
Look, just give me the phone.
And just get in there, then. Right, take a look. You've got 1 minute, and it's going to cost you.
Some privacy.
1 minute and counting. The 18-stone psychopath you're going to be spending the rest of your natural with, eh? Well, I'm sure he'll appreciate your six-pack when he's snuggling up to you.
Yeah, I can't really see that happening.
Oh?
There's a verdict due in. Maybe even in a couple of days. And with a bit of luck, I'll be out of here. And I won't have to look at your ugly mug for a long, long time.
Well, with your luck, I wouldn't count on it. Cheerio now. You weren't going to come.
Was that why you've been phoning me a dozen times a day? And where did you get a phone from?
I know. I called in a few favours, so did. I'm glad you're here.
Well, in that case, you're not going to like what I've got to say. I won't be coming anymore.
Why?
We both know the reason why I made this trip, and it is not because I want to.
So what you're saying is you've no feelings for me whatsoever?
No. But you know what? Even if I were head over heels in love with you, which I am not, don't you think I'd want a bit more than this?
Well, what if I was to tell you I could give you a wee bit more? I mean, what if I was to tell you that instead of you coming to visit me, it'd be the other way around?
What are you talking about?
I'm on the list for a move.
Moved? Where?
To an open prison. Like, not immediately, you know, but soon. And do you know what that there means?
No.
Well, that means I'll be able to come and visit you and Steve. That means I can come home. You know, but, I mean, it's not cast in stone. It's more a case of keeping my nose clean and waiting to see what the crack is.
Oh, that's what you've been doing, is it?
Uh-huh. You know me.
Oh, yeah, I do know you. And that's why I know there's a plan.
All I want is to see you.
So all that guff about these visits being the only thing that's keeping you going, but really, all this time...
No, it wasn't like that, Elizabeth.
What do you think's going to happen if or when you do get out?
Well, I've got to have some kind of hope for the future beyond the prison gates. You know, a future for us.
You're not even joking, are you?
No. We can make this work, Elizabeth.
That is never going to happen. Listen to me. I don't want to see you or hear you ever again. And you set 1 foot over my threshold and you'll be back behind bars before you know it.
Now, just wait a minute, Elizabeth. I thought you might just be the tiniest bit grateful, me looking out for Peter after Deirdre was so worried about him.
I tell you what I am grateful for. Me and Steve are finally rid of you. Hello.
Well, this here is unexpected, so it is. The last time you were here, you said we were finished. Does this mean I'm forgiven? Look, I'll do anything to make things right. I mean, you're my son, Stephen, you know. Well, get yourself on, son. Come on, say something.
Your son?
Uh-huh. Well, I mean, I know we haven't always seen eye to eye,
The
but...
reason he got in touch is so I'd get me mum here.
That there's not true.
Yeah, you used me.
No, I didn't.
Well, it hasn't worked.
But now you really have lost me.
No. No, you see, Dad, it's you that's lost me.
Now,
you know about the truth? It's been one lie after another.
Behind your horses here. If this here's about Peter Barlow, let me tell you,
This is about everything. This is about you telling me, Mum, you're going to be in here for years, and then it turns out you've known for ages it isn't true.
What was the point of saying that until I knew a wee bit more about it?
You've been reeling her in,
No, I
getting her
haven't.
sympathy.
No, I
Yeah, you
haven't.
have, hoping you can pick up where you left off and then fly off to flipping Never Land.
No, absolutely not. That's not true.
If she doesn't bite, if that doesn't work, then you lace it all up with threats so you can carry on flipping Peter up.
I never said that.
You said it yesterday, or at least you implied it. You know what? We're all sick of your poison. Well, you know what? Two can play these games. Watch this. Excuse me.
What are you doing?
Excuse me.
What the hell are
He's
you
been
doing,
using a
Steve?
mobile phone in here.
What?
Yeah, to harass his ex-wife,
What are you
my
always
mother.
talking about?
I can get you a list of all the numbers made to her phone. I can get it you as soon as you can.
You must be the lowest form of pond life to betray your father again.
Yeah, well, what did he say? Like father, like son, eh? You in an open prison! Look at you! You're a joke!
I'll have you.
Yeah, whatever!
I'll have you. I swear to God, I'll have you.